How's it going, everybody? Hatchets here, back in another PSA return. Actually, I feel like we haven't done one of these in a while. I felt like for a while there we were just doing like just video after video after video after video. It was just PSA returns, and we weren't doing any openings. And then lately we've been doing all openings and no PSA stuff. But we did get a couple orders back. Oh my gosh, I think I have like about 15 orders at PSA right now. I'm not even joking when I say I probably have 500 or 600 One Piece cards there. It's insane. I can't get them back soon enough with the market the way it is right now, but we're not too worried about it. If they go down in value, they go down. I'm not too worried about it. It's all good, but lots of it to add to my collection. A lot of it's going to be super pre-release kits that decks that I've been buying. I've showed several videos on that stuff, so I think everybody kind of knows what I'm doing. I actually about to send another order into PSA. I think I'm going to split it into two because it's a couple hundred cards. It's all the winner cards and tournament cards and judge cards that I've been opening up like for the past few weeks, and it's just an insane amount. I'm happy to get back into that because I feel like I just kind of ignored it this whole year. Like none of those tournament packs or pre-release kits I was getting, and I just completely forgot about them. Okay. I think this is One Piece and a couple other things that I sent in, if I recall correctly, seeing the Dragon Ball there. So I had a couple cases of, what was it, like Cross Spirits or one of those, and I wanted to get the what is it, Goku and Frieza, and unfortunately I got duplicate. I opened up two cases and I got duplicates. I got Boo and the other one. You're about to see it, but it is what it is. Oh, this is weird. Did one of the cards not get graded here? Okay, that's very odd. We'll save that then. All right, well, I forgot we did some Lorcana too. Okay, well, let's see what this is first. Extra card, do not... Oh, man. Shoot. That sucks. I thought I submitted this. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to submit this again. I got a PSA 9 in this before, and I was like, this card's flawless, so I was sending it in again, and I guess it's going to have to go in another order. All I was trying to do is get Harry, Ron, and Hermione in a PSA 10 in this, and these are like the magical parallel. This is Kakao. You'll see the Ron here in a second, I'm sure. I think it's in this order. So you know what? We'll just get rid of that. All right. Well, that makes sense. Like, hey, mistakes have been made. Actually, they're looking for an order right now. I sent in an order a couple weeks ago, and it had 6 orders inside of it, and one of the orders didn't get checked in. It's like a bunch of hockey cards that I've been into lately. So we'll have to resubmit that, Hermione. So let's go ahead and get into this. We got, so this was this from Fabled? Yeah, I think it was. I opened up 2 cases of it. The other case, I actually hit an iconic Minnie Mouse, which is at, I bought 2 cases for like $400 in the first. I was like, this is like a really good set. It's a lot of reprints, but like the iconic rares are in there. There's all this good stuff. And then I ripped one, pulled Hades, and I was like, okay, that's a pretty good hit. He's like a $200 something card. I sold all the singles. Like Dumbo was like $60, pulled like 4 of those. I made my money back. So I sent this in, and all right, PSA 10 there. So we'll go ahead and put that up there. That's a pretty good one. And then we got lots of One Piece in here. Mainly, I think, if I recall correctly, from OB12. So Trafalgar Law. Haven't seen him show up in the anime for a while. Wish he would. We got Sanji Leader. Nice one there. Him and, what's his name? Zeph? Or whatever? I can't remember. The other cook. Koala, which if you just saw the OP12 video, I probably uploaded that. I split it into like 6 videos. I just wanted to do like 2 boxes at a time. So we got Koala. We pulled Koala, and the only one we're missing now from the set is Riley. We've got everybody else. We got Zora. We got Yasop here as a PSA 10. And we have, unfortunately, Harry Potter. I had submitted this before, but I just thought it was pretty clean, so I figured I'd try again. And then we have, nice, we got the Ron. That's a 10, so I need to send that Hermione back, hopefully get a 10. So that's pretty cool. We're actually going to set that over there. We got Kuzan SP from 12. The really cool thing about OP12, the case we did open up, I actually have another case sitting behind me. It got delivered along with this stuff right before it blew up. I seem to be buying one piece stuff like, well, everybody's buying other stuff. Like I was buying OP05, OP09, OP11, and EB02, and more cases of OP13 like 3 weeks ago. And then they all blew up like a week ago. And then I was buying all the tournament kits and pre-release kits and stuff like that. And I don't know if those are blowing up or not, but I don't see very many on eBay, mainly because I bought them all. I'm not kidding. I pretty much bought everything on eBay. And sorry, but you know, I just saw a lot of value there. So anyway, who's on? And then I bought OP12, and like the next day it jumped up to like $1,600. I'm like, what is going on? It's craziness. All right, we got Boo here. Gem Mint 10. We got another Boo. Majin Boo. Really unfortunate. And then, oh, that's right. I pulled, I got the Super 17. So I got, you get 2 secret rares in a case, and I got both of these twice. And the other one is probably on the bottom here. I'll bet. Yeah, there it is. So got that, unfortunately. So not unfortunate that I got a 10, just unfortunate that I got both of them twice. If I would have got, you know, one of them twice, the other one, and then the Frieza Goku one. Oh, well. We got Nico Robin. I'm surprised, honestly, this card isn't more popular for obvious reasons. I mean, holy bazongas. Like, with all the waifu stuff, you know. Vinsmoke Raiju. Got Draco Mihawk. I forgot I pulled this. That's actually one of the nicer Draco Mihawk arts, to be honest. I didn't think about that when I first pulled it, because I was kind of like, there needs to be a really good Draco Mihawk card. And that one might be my favorite. The one when he's sitting on the throne is cool, but his sword's not in there. What's it called? Black something? I always want to say Dark Sister, but that's what's his name from House of Dragons sword. But anyway, Tashigi, hate this flipping card. So annoying. Every time they drop it, it's like you just know it's coming, but you have to just go ahead and play whatever anyway. And then he gets 2 swings. It just sucks so bad playing as Zoro with that. Sanji, PSA 10. I'm going to send another one of those. Goth Girl, Perona. Very nice card here. I love this art. So cool. Got 2 of her little ghosts, or whatever they call those. I don't know. Nice one here. Rosinante. Looks like he's out in the snow, freezing his butt off. Here's a boa. I kind of feel like they could have done more with this art, maybe. What is she, surfing or something? It looks like there's water here. Like, okay. We got the Kuma Secret. I actually pulled this in my OP12 case as well. Went ahead and moved that on. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize I had that. Okay. So I moved the other one, but we pulled this as well. I didn't realize I pulled that in this case too. I was gonna send it to PSA, but I don't know. Maybe I'll go ahead and still send it. That's a 10. We got one of the manga events. I know people don't like it when some people call them that, but that's what I call them. One of the alternate art of Dead Man's Game, which is kind of cool because I guess they just call it like the end Dead Man's Game. I really wish they would have said Demon Aura 9 stored. I guess maybe Dead Man's Game. I mean, you're not going to put the whole thing on there. I get that. But it was kind of cool because I pulled the other one like Outburst or whatever it's called. So I got both of them. So that was cool. My only duplicate, I think I want to say, is Sanji. So probably put that up in the store. We got Rosinante. We pulled one of these in our case of OP12, our second case. Got the Garp. We didn't pull one of these in our second case, so glad that that got a 10. Then we got, okay, this kind of sucks. Shanks from the PSA magazine exclusive. I did get 10s of the other two. The first one, if you didn't know, was Luffy. It's the first card that has Luffy and all the Straw Hat Pirates on one card, which is kind of cool. They're fighting Kaido. And then Boa is on the second one, and then the third one is this. And I was kind of afraid of this card just because the magazine was kind of bent. It was like the few times the post office worker didn't. They usually give it to reception and they don't stuff it in my box, but this time they stuffed it in my box, and the card got bent, and I left it in like under a bunch of books for like a week. And apparently, I'm thinking it probably just didn't stretch it out, straighten it out enough, and they docked me for that. But whatever. Shirahoshi, Gem 10. That's a 9. That goes over here. So what's that? Just 2 9s so far. That's pretty good. And then Luffy, love this art. He's got a rubber man. He's punching like only Luffy do. Oh no, there that goes. All right, so not sure if I'm gonna keep this one. I might move that on eBay. We'll see. I'm not like 100%. Like I'm not really collecting Lorcana. Like I have the Elsa from the first chapter. I have that in a PSA 10. Cause like I had another one. I sold it for like $2,000 in a PSA 10. It was crazy. Like they were nuts, and then they went down. So I bought another one raw, got that one graded. That one got a 10 as well. So I think I'm going to hold on to it. I feel like down the road, Lorcana could be very collectible, just because of Disney. I think one thing that hurts it is Topps having the Marvel and Disney license, and they're just like pumping out cards. And anything that has like the Chrome Sapphire brand to it, you're just gonna have all the sports guys go after it. That's why you see all of these stupid soccer breakers, and I say that's stupid because I mean I used to break with them a lot, but like they're all into like the Disney stuff, but they don't collect it. They just try to resell it, and like I feel like that's all sports cards is now. Everybody's trying to like trying to make a buck here and there, that like all of these things that, you know, Topps might sell like a booster box that, you know, should be $300, but they sell it for $225, and then they can all flip it, make $75. And I'm like, man, that's a sad hobby. Like you're just sitting there waiting for Topps fanatics to drop like scraps on the ground for you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bust, but that's messed up. Like that's one reason I got out of sports cards. I just felt like everybody at the top was just taking advantage of anybody. Like I still collect sports cards, but I'm not into it like that. TCGs is where it's at for me. All right, so full disclosure on this is all Pokemon. This is all stuff mainly I bought back in like 2016, 17. When I didn't know any better, I was just like, I'm going to collect legendaries. I was getting into collecting Pokemon with my nephews. They were kind of that age where they're collecting. I was like, this is a fun thing to do with my nephews. We all kind of got into it together. My other one nephew got more into Yu-Gi-Oh! Now they don't even really do cards at all, which I really wish they did, because they'd probably be crushing it in value right now. So we got the Evolutions, Venusaur. So I pretty much collect Legendary, for those of you that do not know. A lot of these are not going to gem, and I knew that. I just wanted to slab them. I've had these cards for like 7-8 years. This is back when, like, you know, I probably bought most of these on TCGPlayer for like $10 or $15. I was just throwing stuff into my cart, didn't know what I was buying. I was like, oh, Mewtwo, blah, blah, blah. And some of the stuff, it's funny now because a lot of the mega stuff is like really popular, obviously, with the new set. So you got the Steam Siege Mega Gardevoir, who actually, wouldn't she be shiny? That's the Radiant version, isn't it? Or am I, because she's usually green, right? Or is her mega form actually blue? I don't know. It's a good call. Excellent mint. I don't see very many of these, so it's kind of funny. It's like, I mean, like I said, I knew a lot of these weren't gonna gem or do well at all. Especially some of these, like this one, this Houndoom VG3. I just thought it was a cool card. I've had it in binder for a while. I knew it had a lot of edge wear and everything. Can't believe we got a 3 though. I mean, 3 to me is like all kinds of damage. That's like heavily played. Got Arceus here, Arceus, Arceus, however you want to say it. I like saying Arceus. I think that sounds cooler, especially someone that's the god of the Pokemon or whatever like he is. That's a 6. I have like a bunch of these. I submitted like 9 of these. Not this one, but they're all different colors. So there's like, because Arceus, you can give him like a what is it, like a 10 or something like that. That's like you make him grass by giving him something that he holds that's grass type. You can make him fire type. And when Pokemon Platinum or maybe it was Arceus or one of those came out, I wasn't collecting back then, so please correct me if I'm wrong. Like each of the Arceus cards he had like a grass one, he had a water one, he had a fire one, and I got a bunch of them graded, and they all got like 9s, and that one wasn't very good condition, but I figured it would get like a mid grade, and it did. So Leafeon X, if this card would gem, it's like a couple $1,000 card. I mean, it's still probably like a $300 card, even as a 5. I mean, it is from Majestic Dawn. These are somewhat old cards. Kyogre 7. If this gets, I mean, I knew this wouldn't gem. The centering's off for one, and there is a little bit of edge wear here. But one of my favorite Pokemon, Kyogre. I love killer whales. He just looks like a killer whale to me, with big fins. If this gets like a 10, I mean, you're talking that most of these cards actually, if they get 10s, like they're a couple $1,000 cards. I mean, it's insane. Like the level that Pokemon goes from like a PSA 9. Well, actually, a lot of cards are that way. Like even One Piece is that way. Excuse me. Getting late. Breakthrough Pokemon Mewtwo from XY 6. That's sucky. Dang, I keep getting 9s. I think the centering on this. I think I actually pulled this out of a box of XY that I opened up, if I remember right. Hey, we got a 10. Look at that. Probably the cheapest card I submitted. Evolution's Venusaur from XY era. We'll take it. All right. But then we got, okay. So if you're going to have Kyogre, you got to have Primal Kyogre. You got to have Primal Groudon. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. And a 5. Oh, crud. I didn't even see that. Jeez, they really got me on that one, didn't they? But still, these are awesome looking cards. I wanted to grade them. I knew I wasn't going to get a 10 on these, like I said. Mewtwo. Love Mewtwo, one of my favorite Pokemon. If not my favorite. It's probably between him and Rayquaza. But that's a 7. I'm not seeing 7 there. But obviously they saw something. I didn't. Genesect, another mythical Pokemon, not legendary, but I use the terms synonymously. So Ho-Oh 7, definitely legendary there. We got another Mewtwo from Breakthrough. What was that from? Breakpoint. So that's an 8. It's not bad. Very nice. And we got Thundurus from Merging Powers. Interesting one. 7. And then this is a pretty cool one. Unfortunately got a 6. This is a secret rare actually from Breakthrough with Mewtwo. And I never noticed it. He's got, is that Meloetta? Zoroark? And what's his name? Hatter or something? Something like that? I can't recall. So cool one here. I know it's from E Series. Magma versus Aqua. Really old card. I knew this one was going to get absolutely like just crushed. I figured like a 4 or 5, so I get that. Has a lot of edge wear. There's a lot of scratch on this. Jeez, I need a cup of coffee. My goodness. Steam Siege Secret of Gardevoir. This is a beautiful card. I really like it. And then you got Yveltal in the back. I didn't even notice that. Wow. That's really cool from XY area. Metagross. PSA 5. Yeah, we didn't do very good on the older stuff. This is from EX. And the last one of my favorite Pokemon, Rayquaza. Like I said earlier, this is one from Roaring Skies, just a full art, and that got a 7. So very cool there. I don't know if I'm going to be moving any of those. Most of those are like PC stuff, but like kind of like the Metagross, maybe the Leafeon, some of the other stuff. Maybe they're not going to be that expensive. So very happy with that. But this is a good reason why. Now, okay, granted, these are older Pokemon cards. They're not new. But Modern has the same problem. And there's nothing worse than submitting like 20 cards of Pokemon to PSA and just hardly getting any Gem Mint 10s. It's such an awesome thing about One Piece that you could just, and Dragon Ball for that matter, they're Bandai products. You just get 10s like crazy. But, people always say, I've been thinking about this lately, because I never really thought about it. Like people always, it's so easy to gem at PSA. That's why BGS is better. And I'm not slamming on BGS, but like people don't understand like how many BGS 9s do you see rolling around of One Piece? You don't see any. Like they're very rare. Like a BGS 9 and a PSA 9 are essentially the same thing. It's just the PSA 10 typically, and there is obviously going to be the exceptions to the rule. Typically is going to be a BGS 9.5, a 10 pristine, or it could be a black label. They usually fit in those three. So when someone says like PSA just hands out gems on One Piece, well, you could just say, all right, well, so does BGS. A 9.5 is gem. A pristine is gem plus. And a black label is gem plus plus. So you see what I'm saying? Like I'd actually argue that probably BGS has a higher gem rate than PSA does. I mean, most cards I've looked at, they have like a couple percent get BGS 9s. Like you just don't ever see them. But I see PSA 9s. I'd say they're probably around like, I would say 10% of the time, but it's probably more realistic, like around 7, maybe. I don't know. I don't really have any data on that. Just based on my kind of anecdotal evidence. But anyway, that's just my feeling on it. I'm sure the BGS crowd probably attacked me, and that's fine. I'll talk to you about it any day of the week. But I mean, that's just how I see it. You can't say PSA is just handing out gem rates when BGS does the same thing. That's just all. And anyway, so please like and subscribe. Comment below. Love to talk to people. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.